is fucking not working.
Right.
Because I missed a very important message this morning, and it wasn't what's it called? Updating, because Twitter has that stupid ass what's it called? Like, oh, you have to do this now to
Oh, the
access your
fucking stupid
message.
the code or whatever, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's not showing up. Like this new message,
Oh
it shows
no.
up on my on the what's it called? On the webs
Oh, on the
web
computer.
version. Yeah, but not on the app. So I had
Oh.
to fucking log out and then log back in,
Ah, god damn it.
which I might have to. So I'm trying to figure out how to do better
Gotta
on
love
mobile.
X, Twitter. Uh, it's so funny that like Elon Musk has been on the very quiet side ever since uh when was that exactly? It was like a bit of a fallout between Musk and Trump.
Oh yeah, they hmm, the husbands finally broke apart.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They are on separation terms. Yep. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and check our audio.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on. Yep. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and check our audio. Okay,
There it is.
I am pretty loud, so hold on. Let me see if let me see. Uh
Logging out will remove all X data from this device.
let me see. Guess it's time to lower this a little bit then. Alright, let's see how I sound. Wait, is it louder like that? Let me see. Let's go to... Oh boy. Let me see what happens. Alright, check. Check. Let's see what happens if I do this. Check, check. Wait just a little bit. Check, check.
What's going on? Hello.
Wait just a little bit. Check, check.
What's going on? Hello.
A little bit. Hmm. Am I loud to you?
Let me check. Where is our son?
Check.
Okay. Try to speak again. Sorry.
Check. Mic check. Am I hot?
There it is. Yeah, I can hear you. Try to speak again. Sorry.
Check. Mic check. Am I hot?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait. Lower this a little bit, see what happens.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay. Check.
really?
Wait. Lower this a little bit, see what happens. Oh. Okay. Check. All right. I guess that sounds better. All right. Ooh, let's see what's going on here. Let me check. All right. I guess that sounds better. All right. Let's see what the hell is going on with the. Oh, never mind. We're green. Oh, we're back to yellow. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Let me do this for a moment. Fix it. All right. Hmm. All right. I guess that's good as we can get for right now. Are you ready, my friend?
Yes, I can.
All right. It is officially sweater weather, people. It is raining outside where I'm at. It's gonna be a wet weekend, one can say.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we are on 340 for the highcast with yours truly, as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, with my cohort, as always, in the building, Zawa or Zawardo.
Hi.
Yeah. So,
Gay Dragon.
yeah.
Yeah.
So today on the sort of itinerary, we don't have fighting games to really talk about for right now, which is fine because we have definitely plenty to talk about when it comes to our old friend, our good friend, I should say, Zenless Zone Zero. The 2.4 program did air yesterday as we are streaming as of this stream, so we can definitely crack open the ZZZ sort of talk. So, damn, we don't really have we don't have anything with relating to ZZZ when it comes to sounds. So I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe hit with this because we're gonna be talking about games for the most part. So. Nothing too much on the political side of things in the gaming realm, thankfully. So it's just games, and lots of trailers actually in the visual entertainment side of things. So we'll get to all those hopefully, all in this episode. So 2.4. Did you see anything from the 2.4 presentation or the trailer at least, or?
Excuse me. Here and there, yes.
Here and there.
Yeah, like I saw a what are they called? Like those fast videos, like
the clips.
That was just doing clip videos, just doing bullet points. Like this is it. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's go ahead and fire up the actual trailer first, and then we can definitely open the can on the English side of things with the overview and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and is this on? Yeah, I think this is on. Oh, hold on. Let me see. English. There we go. And then let's turn on 1080p. Oh look, it's the brother who totally isn't a Hoyo character from another game now. Gotta dial in. She actually looks really cool. Like, I actually really want to pull her now. Yeah, she got the hands, the big hands, the feet, the legs, the ring blade. Banyue. Yeah, he's really cool too.
Yep. From what I heard, he's already nerfed.
Oh, I mean, that happens.
I count 6 balls.
Yeah.
I can fit 20 boba tea balls in my mouth.
Okay.
There you go, kid.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody might die in this story.
Quote unquote die.
Yeah.
Oh no. You go pew pew.
Yeah. Oh god damn. She's basically a lot of the characters in Fate, to be honest, but the Swordmaster though. So basically she's the one who is chosen by the Qingming sword. I think, yeah, well, at least here she is holding the sword.
Yeah.
But I think most of the time though, she holds the case or the sheath rather, or I think it's like some sort of like special encasement or something. And so and we know, I think we all know at this point that the Qingming sword is a cursed sword of some kind. And that's why her brother is trying to find a way to prevent the curse from getting to her, pretty much. So that's why he seeked out Sarah for any answer of some kind. That's why, at least from my guess anyway, that's the case, or his reasons as to why he has disappeared and gone over to pretty much the dark side for right now. So there are like hints of, somebody getting the short end of the stick and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, so I guess this is the case or whatever, the one that's like sealing the sword. For right now. So any comment from the trailer itself at all, Zawa?
A lot of shit is happening.
Yeah, that definitely for sure, Oh yeah, so I have to ask someone who has played enough Hoyo games. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Let me go back a little bit. Let me try to see if I can catch that frame. There you go. Oh. Let me see if I can have to go. Yeah. Shiwan looks a lot different, doesn't he? Outfit, the hair, the lack of glasses, of course. So allow me to bring up another character. And it is this guy. His name is Blade. That's his name. That's kind of like the code name he goes by. He's from Star Rail, another Hoyo game, and kind of see the resemblance already from these two particular angles, but especially when you see him like kind of on when he's like idling. So yeah, so you see how like he's holding a sword backwards like that in reverse grip. Let me show you Blade's we just saw maybe like idle stance. I don't know. That might not be the right term for it. I'll just put stance, see what happens. Damn, it's not a good shot. Kind of here, but he's holding it the same way. I'm looking for a particular shot. Let me see. Standby?
Hmm.
Let me see. Let me see. But anything else while I'm trying to look for a particular screenshot? Any like comment?
Uh,
Yeah. What sorry.
more of
Go ahead, go
I
ahead.
wonder how many other characters are going to be involved in this one, right?
Yes, yes.
And and I and the other question is like, what is the screen time for some of them?
Right, yeah. Yeah, will Dial-In and Banyue actually be relevant to the story? Like, hopefully they're not just shoveled in there just for the sake of like, oh, hey, you can pull on these characters. Look at them. They're doing something. They're doing stuff. Yeah. Ah, God damn it. There's no let me okay, hold on. I think it might be in the wiki or something. Maybe that could be a good way to find it. Media. Come on. Okay, so I guess that's one. Um so you can kind of see like his backside, right? And how it kind
Yeah.
of resembles yeah, it actually really resembles Shiwan. Like it's very
Mhm.
uncanny. Yeah. And you see how he's holding it in reverse in one moment and then he like flips it
Yeah.
to the normal way. Yeah. And then more on Blade. Yeah, so basically he's also cursed with the sword that he's holding, which basically makes him immortal.
Yes.
So he pretty much can't die that easily. But he's I forget exactly why, but he's kind of like a character that kind of wants to die. But so yeah, it's kind of like irony, right? So
Mhm.
in a way, but also in a sense, he likes to challenge people. He wants a good challenge and see if they can overcome or overpower him. And his kit revolves around HP draining. So um, he will have a lot of HP naturally, but you know, when he attacks and does his thing, it'll drain his HP. And but of course, he has his own little self healing abilities in his kit as well.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like this like teetering back and forth with playing with death and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his kind of his shtick. And yeah, so that's Blade for you. Um in a nutshell. In a nutshell. But I couldn't help to bring him up because yes, the resemblance is very very strong. And even oh there you go. That's a much better angle right there. Yeah, see right there. You see like the hair and like how he holds the sword, his figure overall. I mean, the only thing of course is the tail, right? Because he's a
Mhm.
Theron. Um, but largely, yes, he largely resembles Blade, which seems like to be a reoccurring thing in the Honkai games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like to call him the Blade Face, right?
Mhm.
And then there's also, um, I mean, I am getting ahead of myself, but there's also this character who recently came out in Star Rail. That's Serene, right? And she also resembles another character in ZZZ. Can you take a wild stab at who that is? Do you feel like you've seen this face before?
Hatsune Miko.
No, definitely not that.
Damn.
Not that. No. Uh, try a little harder. And she only appeared in a video, not an actual game. That's a big hint.
Mhm.
It was like one of those like lore videos. Uh, can you like remember at all or no?
But my memory is shot right now.
Okay, okay. So it's the Void Hunters from the first generation, and it is her. Oh, never mind. I guess it actually took me to. Uh, okay. Well, I guess that works. It is her. Look at that. The ears, even, even the ears. Although they're a little smaller, to be fair, yes. But yes, this is the
Yeah.
serene face, or should I say the Alicia face, because that's the name of the original character from the Honkai line, the Honkai series.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I guess she takes on different names, but the face is largely very similar. Kind of like how Fate does the saber, the multiple sabers and the Shiros and the Tosakas and the Sakuras and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
yes, kind of like that ish. So yeah, I just thought I'd point out those two things at least.
Mhm.
But meanwhile, Dial-In looks really cool. I like the whole ring thing, but I actually like that the ring kind of like uh amplifies and enlarges her limbs to make it look like, oh, these giant hands and stuff like that. And very
Yep.
reminiscent of Bayonetta, like which is why I really like it as someone who has played the three Bayonetta
Ah,
games. Yeah, really do like that. Though funny though, she's essentially a support character though, so it's a little strange of how that's a thing.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, very reminiscent of Bayonetta, very reminiscent of I think her name was Tira, right, from Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
the Ring Blade master, pretty much. And then of course, yes, Zawa, I'm sure you have words for Banyue. How you feeling about Banyue up to this point?
Yes. My credit card is not ready, and uh, again, as you said, like it was bound to happen or whatever. He already had it. He already has a nerf to
Yeah, from the
his kit.
beta. Mm-hmm. Too strong, too strong. Very common thing in the Hoyo betas. Any more to
Like
add?
for now,
Yeah. Any more to add?
I guess more of a for Banyue because someone already showed off his combo kit.
Yes.
How many of that is gonna translate or not translate? What's the word? Stay the same when
Mm-hmm.
he finally releases his
Yeah.
ZZZ?
Yes. How much of
Like,
it
are
is
they
it
gonna
actually? Yeah. How much is that actually going to carry over to the final product? Yeah.
are they gonna simplify his combo routes, or is it gonna be like, here
Right.
you go?
Yes. He does like to play with the balls. That is one thing for sure. And he has multiple arms like Machamp, but very
Right
reminiscent
here,
also of Ashura's Wrath for sure.
right here, right here. Just put it right here,
Yeah.
right there,
The
right
ball.
there. I can handle it. I can.
The ball. The balls. Yeah. Although his face actually reminds me of like a number of characters from Fairy Tale, oddly enough. When it comes to like more mechanical characters, so to say. Or, characters that have like helmets or armor and whatever. It reminds me
Yeah.
of that sort of design motif, I guess. Oh no, Sarah's cursing the brother. She's giving him power, but it's a curse. Yeah.
You want power? Here you go.
Yep.
You will stay a virgin forever.
That's the yeah. That's the price. Yep. Stuff's happening. A lot of stuff. Stuff. Swords. More stuff. Brother, sister. Brother. Yeah.
I mean,
Get yep.
that one little clip of Banyue using his body to shield them. It's like, if I was there, I'll kick those
I
two people. I
know.
was like, nope, nope, vines.
Yep. Mine.
I am safe between his mechanical titties.
God damn it. Yeah. He is quite thoughtful and considerate, isn't he?
Yeah,
Who is that? Is that Wise? Yeah, it
so it
looks like
looks
it's
like Wise,
Wise.
Dylan.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
there's Wise, Dial In, and then I guess that would be technically uh fuck, I'm already forgetting her name. The
good
sister.
job, because no one cares about her.
I know. Oh shit. Belle. There you go. Belle. Oh man. But yeah, a number of people have commented on this part particularly, so yeah, thought it was very
It should
interesting.
have been
Yeah, it
me.
should have been me.
Not you.
For you, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, I wondered though, because now she has the Wing sword and like, like the curse or power is like very much awakened. I wonder what'll happen after. Like, is she gonna be like completely like emotionless, or um like is she gonna forget stuff, or is the brother gonna sacrifice himself so that she doesn't get pretty much the curse of the sword or something like that? But yeah, there's been like speculations that the brother will have an S rank um entry of some kind, but it'll probably be in the what do you call his new form, maybe? Because I feel like that's like a little too plain, right, to be S rank worthy. Maybe he could be an A rank, but given the significance of his story, I guess maybe he could be an S rank. I don't know if he's alive. That is, if he's alive, and if he is going to be an S rank agent of some kind, I think he's going to assume the form that looks like this. So he's going to be the
Yeah.
blade. Yeah, he's essentially going to be the blade of ZZZ. Yeah. So, plus, I think it's all in Japanese. So yeah, we can switch over to the English one now. Uh, so that we can overview what the hell is happening throughout the this version here. So obviously we are gonna get a brand new story. That's a given.
Mhm.
Look at this fucking bougie ass looking art right here. Like look at Banyue first off. Like he looks snazzy. Although he's wearing a what appears to be one of those like tropical shirts or the Hawaiian shirt, and then he has like a blazer over it or something like that to kind of look a little more fancy. Xing Guang, I think her name was. Xing Guang, uh,
Yeah.
rocking more of like a that urban outfit, right? Fur coat, all that stuff. Very nice. I kind of wish this was a skin, to be honest, if she comes out. Kind of do. I do like it. Dial in. Still rocking the the Chinese themed outfit, wearing some sort of coat over it, and it looks like Shi Wan is rocking a basic like dress shirt, blazer. Nothing too complicating. Keep it simple, right? Yeah, so main story chapter, blah blah blah, stuff happens. Yes, we talk to the sister, right? Xi Guang, and then
Mhm.
I wonder what the context of this is. Like what's going on here? And of course, yes. So dial in is going to be first, and then it will be Banyue. So there's gonna be my time to shine when it comes to the gotcha side of things because I've been saving up since what's her name, Lucia and Yodari. So I feel like yes, hopefully it'll pay off. The wait will pay off. And the thing is, though, unfortunately for Banyue, as I did DM Zawa this, I believe Banyue will only be out for about at most 13 days.
Yeah.
So very short in comparison to a number of characters. You know, especially if you want to compare to Miyabi, right? Who's been out for like two versions or something like that. It's ridiculous, right? Um, and it's funny enough that Serini that I mentioned, her banner is also a 40-day banner because she's that special, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Dial In I think has a standard like what 20 days or something like that, 21 days. And then but for some reason Banyue is getting only 13 days. Uh
He getting shafted.
he is definitely getting shafted for those who really want to try to save up for him as much as possible, right? Until the very end of his banner, right? Um, speculation is that 2.5 is gonna pop up real soon, and I think that's gonna have something um quite big, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. But for right now, these are the two S rank agents that are coming, nonetheless. Dynamic wallpaper. Looks nice. Banyues playing with the balls. Engines, right? For each of the characters. Pretty cute. And then two new Bongboos. So we do have one from Krampus. Burke Blick. Interesting name. And then we have a I think this is supposed to be like a Lego themed. Yeah, build a block. Yeah. Build in Bullock. Oh my gosh. Build in Bullock. That will be, I guess, a reward when you do an event. So yeah. I forget the oh yeah, there we go. It actually shows what they're doing. Okay, let's turn on the sound a little bit. Pew pew. Yep. Pew pew's a lot. I like the initial like, hey, what the fuck? It's not working, and then yeah. And then there's the Lego one, the block one. I like the spin. And just a little exploding blocks for good measure. 10 10 free, or no, a free temple, excuse me. That's distributed day by day, not, at once. Boopons. This is the event, I believe. That gives, I think it gives the Bongbu. Yes, it does. Yes, the Lego Bongbu. It's basically auto chess again, or whatever you call it. The Golden Mecha is back. I think this time though it's going to be a side-scrolling, format. Yes. So pretty cool. Pretty neat. And then just some extras. Nothing super important. Unless you want to, talk to Xing Huang or whatever. Yeah. So. Ah, yes, of course. The bunny, right? Zhao. Let me see. So.
Don't worry, everybody. She's out of your league.
Yeah.
But would that stop the artists from drawing? No.
Of course not. Yeah, so we also have a bounty event, so you get extra little rewards for doing your dailies. Yeah. Whenever you want to farm, right? For those materials, those mats, you'll get extra mats. Extra bounty for also the either drive discs or the XP for the drive discs. Excuse me. So yeah, system updates. Let me go ahead and open the. Let me see. The Twitter on those little details. ZZZ. Go to English.
We'll get me talking about artists is not gonna stop anything. That's Arcuni something. Arcuni, can you draw my OC with Hanwi? In a cuddling or no clothes on. Thank you. It's like.
Yeah, so you can definitely see the dates for Dial In, right? For her banner. As I said, she's coming in first. Hugo will be co-siding with her, of all people, along with his engine as well. Rate up A rank agents will be back to Corin and Billy, so nothing super special, unless you're new.
Billy,
right?
Manager, Billy, manager.
Yep. And then you can see Banyue, right? Going from the 17th to just the 29th, right? That's where it kind of gets a little weird. Like, what's going on? Yeah, so that looks like they were trying to rush through to 2.5. So I'm sure for reasons, right? On-field main DPS, multiple move combinations, pretty much like you're mentioning. Ellen is co-siding with Banyue. Funny because there is something also coming for, well, pretty much every character in a sense. But yeah, so I don't know if I forget if it was mentioned or not in the stream, but basically before we get to that, Banyue's banner will feature Seth and Sokaku for the A rank side of things. So hey, if you don't have neither of these characters all filled up with the mindscapes, that is your chance, I guess, if you want to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Any comments about the banners, the Banyue fucking short ass run? Anything before we?
Nope. It's more likely it's more on the my wallets did in December.
Right, right. Yes, because he's still well within December. You are going to be in Florida by then, so you're definitely going to be
Yep.
spending lots of money. Money. So be careful, my friend. That's all I can say.
Nope. You just gonna see me like crying, going like, I got him.
At what cost?
um, I know it's like at what cost.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like,
Mhm. I do want to get Banyue and his engine. I don't know if I'll do dial in the engine. I think it's a bit too much.
mhm.
Yeah. Oh, she's a stun character. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forget. Oh, okay. I thought she was a support character. Okay. Well, I guess she. Well, I think it came from having her with supporting abilities. That's why I think I got her mixed up with support. Okay. But that makes more sense now because yeah, you definitely want yeah, like stun, all that stuff, the hand, everything. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm like, wait, how like you gave her all this stuff, but if she's a support character, is she going to be on field, off field? Right? Yeah. So I think she is going to be an on field stun character from what it looks like though. From all with all those hands and feet and legs and the rings and everything in her kung fu prowess. All right, so okay, so here we go. So this is increased stun damage multiplier. Okay, cool. Boost damage, yes. Boost squad damage. So that's where the support aspects do come in. Upgrade chain attack to ultimate. Interesting. Very interesting kit from what we can see already. So yep. Um I will try to go for both of these characters. So how about you? Are you going for dial in as well?
Well, seeing that my what do you call? I'm at a reset for pools. So I'm at like back at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Island's gonna be hard
Yes. Yeah.
unless I get really lucky on the first few goes.
Yeah. You did pull for Lucia, so I'm like, yeah. I mean, at least you got her right. Was it? Did you get?
Yeah, I
Yeah, you did it. Okay. You did get her at
Lucia
least.
was 2 rounds, like 2 full
Oh,
rounds.
hold on, Zawa.
Hi. Wait, hold on, everybody. Things are happening.
Oh, I got my my bed sheet randomly. Like, oh, okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Did you say something? Or were you saying something?
No,
Okay. All right. So let me.
you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's not wasn't mentioned here. I thought they talked about it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess we had to go further down. Okay. We can go deeper into the little rabbit hole. Okay. So. Oh yeah. So they're fixing some of the optimization for the temple stuff. I have not touched the temple stuff. Like at some point, I was on it, and then I was like, I just kind of fell out. I'm like, whatever. I don't really care too much anymore.
Mhm.
Um, Mangbu sorting optimization, okay. Light stream notes that looks like okay, I see what I think I know what this is. So I think it's supposed to be like a little mini event to get to know Shi Guang more. So that's why we were getting a bit of like a little more lore behind her, and essentially you're gonna go on a date with her. So yeah, and you're gonna make like a picture book, I guess, or something, some sort of like collage album ish. And then we do have these Zhao little mini events to get you just extra rewards and stuff like that. Um, and there's a redemption code. Hopefully everybody got it because it should be over soonish as we speak. But it is, 300 extra little chromes. So I mean, every little bit helps for sure in a gotcha game. So I guess maybe the other big news is still not officially announced, but there is going to be a big thing coming, allegedly, let's just say, when it comes to pre-existing characters. So I think even Ellen has something coming too. Once again, as she already received some sort of buff. But this pertains to, I think, other characters too. I'm not exactly sure who, but Soldier is getting buffed allegedly, and then Grace as well. And so that looks like they are going to actually start buffing the standard characters to a large extent. So yeah, are you hoping for any Lycan buffs?
Sure, to play them more. Because
Yeah.
right now the only teams I've been using is Miyabi, obviously,
Yes.
and
Yishuan.
our yeah, Yishran. Yeah, that's it. That's the only two teams I've been playing.
Yeah, yeah. And then like when it comes to, have you been doing Deadly Assault?
No,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean I should, but
You
it's
should.
like
You definitely should because that does give you extra Chrome as
yeah,
well. Yeah, it does help.
yeah.
It does help.
But no, I want to be the idiot going with the power of money.
Money, yeah. Money. Yeah. All right. All right. I think that is largely it for the most part. Let me see though. Yeah. Okay. Any other comment though for 2.4? I think there is a bit. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, there is a bit more to talk about. But yeah, anything for 2.4 itself? Any more you wanted to add or?
2.5. 2.4 because I like to do my own playthrough with recording and stuff. So since it is gonna be in the month of December, I'm probably just gonna pull Banyue and hopefully Gaiden,
Yes.
and then just level them up, but do not
Mm-hmm.
touch the story until I get back from
Yeah.
Florida.
From Florida, yes. Florida.
Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boyfriend. Your internet connection sucks.
Wait, but doesn't your boyfriend have what was it, Starlink? Or was that
Also, apparently, his from what I was told, they were on the wait list, right? When
oh they're on a wait
before
list.
it was officially out,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden their names got some people's names were unfortunately cut off that wait list,
Oh wow.
and that's when the thing came out, and yeah, when they looked at what they'll be paying versus what they're paying now, it's like yeah.
Oh, okay.
because not only you have to buy the because we sell it at Home Depot. Not only
Yeah.
you have to buy the system, the whole
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Uh, which we're selling that for like 100 something. You also got to pay like 100 something plus for just the subscription to use it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and there's different tiers.
Mm-hmm.
So the basic tier, is like 100 something, and then if you wanna use it to go like everywhere, like you take the damn thing with you
Uh-huh.
everywhere, because there is a portable version of it of the Starlink. It's like a lot more expensive because roaming charges.
Yes.
I'm like, oh Jesus.
Damn. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, it
hefty.
sounds nice on paper.
But it's just hefty. It sounds like overall unfortunate. Oh, excuse me. Um, yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about let me see. Oh, yes. So this is another thing too. So they did come out with a video, I believe. If no, I think it was mentioned in the stream too. But anyways, they wanted to lay out like what's going on and what's gonna happen for ZZZ um from 2.4 and on, I guess, right? So um yeah, 2.4 will be the turning point in the story as Sarah rushes towards the creator and Yishuan makes his entrance. Season two's climax approaches. Storyline's objectives will be clearer and more mysteries of the depths of the Limian Hollow will be gradually unveiled. Um, Narrative structure feels familiar. Characters popping out of nowhere. We've heard you loud and clear. So plot structure optimization. The converging storylines design structure aims to let players witness
Mhm.
the growth of various characters ultimately taking the stage together. Oh, we got some lightning going on. Damn. Anyway, um, in the future, we will deeply integrate narrative with gameplay to provide more diverse and exciting plot experiences. Get to know new friends early. Since 1.6, we've been focusing on long term character development and integration, with special attention to key characters, highlight moments. For example, in 2.4, Yi Shun Guang will gradually get acquainted with the proxies, revealing untold stories. So I guess the what you call the light stream event. I think that's a way for them to do that. I think. That I'm not sure 100% on that one. But yes, that's what I guess that's what they're trying to do. Um, with the characters. Will our old pals be left forgotten? Where did the initial story go? Worry not. Old friends are always here. While everyone has their own social circles, they'll continue to appear in the proxies' lives and showcase new sides of themselves through the main storyline and events, like Venus's new look in 2.0 Gravity Cinema event. I like that they use Venus as an example, but okay, I guess that is a case, but I think it's so funny that Venus of all people is the one to be used as an example. But anyway, initial story. The main story will have an increased relevance to the AI plotline, and Internet will be regularly updated. So, um, there has been also negatives towards the Exaltists, right? Because overall they're kind of like a nothing burger because we didn't really like get too much out of them other than just being bad guys, right? Like, oh, here are the bad guys. They didn't really like have like a clear goal, like what the hell, like what's their thing? Like okay, they're a cult, but like what's like what's what makes them stick together in that cult? What makes them that cult? that we call them Exaltists, right? So that was like, I guess, one of the lacking directions that was like clear, that wasn't clear, or rather. I mean, I don't know. How do you feel like the Exaltists were kind of just like a wasted potential in a way, at least?
Kind of.
Yeah,
It was like, wow, you guys really sound very threatening.
yeah,
Okay, thanks, bye.
yeah, yeah. Like they kind of did things, but it's not like they didn't feel threatening still. You know what I mean? They didn't feel like this abiding like force. You know what I mean? I feel like Tops is more of what we should look at, right? Or should we pay attention to? Because they've been like assholes and like, they like look down on like people who aren't rich, and of course like the miners, right? In the new area, right? They have been essentially going back and forth with each other, right? With the miners and the tops, right?
Mhm.
It's kind of like reminiscent of like like the hard workers versus like the execs, kind of sort of reference. See, I feel like yeah. So see, with that, I feel like tops is more of like the focus, or they have like a clear like direction, and they're this shitty corporation type of like entity or whatever. Whereas yeah, Exalt is I guess they're a cult. It's like, but what's your thing? Like, what's your shtick? Like, what what makes you what is the glue that holds you together to be that cult? Why are you here? Why should we look at you as a threat? And that's what we never pretty much got. The only thing at this point now is, oh, the Exaltists are all but pretty much disbanded, right? And
Yeah.
Sarah's the only one left because she was given the power, right, of given by the creator, where Isolde was the previous one, the predecessor, and of course, by during that time, the Exaltists were alive and well, but because of what happened, right, with 2.3, I think, right, and two, and all the other story points, yeah, like they've been worn down to just only Sarah left. And I guess technically maybe she won here. Maybe.
Mhm.
But I think he's just only tagging along just so he can get the power and just get the fuck out, right? Maybe. So, who knows what's gonna happen with like Sarah, she won, and of course with well, I'm pretty sure Shun Guang she'd be okay because she's essentially going to be a playable character from what it sounds like from speculation sake, right? So, but yeah, they actually made a segment to kind of like clarify, like, hey, what's going on with the story? Like, so I do appreciate that, they're trying to like be communicative about that part, Um, so let me see though. Uh, um, where was that exactly? Okay, yeah. So they did separate these segments, and you can kind of see here that what they explain and expand on, like, oh, what's like the potentials for the story, what's going on with some of the characters. Um, they even like mention about what was it? Oh yeah, like these two proxies, the main characters, of course, um have special powers or something like that, and then oh, and let's not forget what's her face? Seed is also on that sort
Mhm.
of same boat. So yeah, I'm guessing that they're trying to keep that in mind and not forget about Seed, right? And then they even there was a question: are the first generation Void Hunters still alive? And that is why I brought up the pink-haired girl, right, from
Mhm.
Falcon, right, Falkenheim. That's the name of the unit. of the Void Hunters that pushed back, the Black Wall or whatever you call it by this many kilometers or something. There is Sunbringer and stuff like that. He pretty much says that they're still alive. Like, uh, I don't know if all of them are alive, but he says they're alive somewhere. That is not saying though that they're going to be playable. Like, let's not get that mixed up, right? And then yeah, of course, he mentions Miyabi is the only like known Void Hunter right now, right? But there are people who are just as capable as the Void Hunters, and but they don't choose to become Void Hunters because they have their own reasons or something like that. And then it talks about the Qingming sword, like where it come from. Um, uh, oh, another lightning strike. Anyway, um, so basically, the Qingming sword comes from the Hollow, basically, and then that material was like um because of how like the Hollow affects people and stuff like that. It had pretty much embedded
Yeah.
into this object, and they couldn't destroy it because they didn't have any capable means. So there's like, oh well, why don't we make it into a weapon? So they made it into a sword, and that's how the Qingming sword was made, and that's what kind of like gives it that cursed aspect to it. It's because it's from the Hollow, but it does have some tremendous power, but at a tremendous price. And then I think here somewhere he mentions about, oh no, so he mentions about Miyabi's sword, right? Which is like another
Mhm.
like powerful blade, which has its own little quirks and personalities kind of thing. Like, if you want to compare to One Piece, right? Zoro's sword has their own little quirks and personality traits, especially with the one he got recently, which is Enma, I think, right? It like drains the fuck out of his arm and everything until Zoro was like, "Hey, stop that," pretty much. I guess Enma now chose Zoro as like the new master or something like that. Anyway, kind of like that. It tried to take over Miyabi because I think it has some sort of like strong will of its own or something like that because it comes from the long line of the Hoshimi family, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and then this here mentions about Jingming sword and Xingguang. Basically what I said earlier, like the sword chose her for some reason, and so that's why the brother's doing all that stuff, right? And that's why also they try to like isolate her. The Yunkui summit tried to isolate her so that she doesn't succumb to the effects of the sword. And yes, it is mentioned somewhere that Xing Guang is very, very powerful or very, very capable. And in fact, some say that she is even more capable than Yishuan herself. So, basically, it's kind of like a nice way of saying she may power creep Yishuan in the gameplay side of things. Yeah. Okay, and then yeah, and then here one of the last things, right? Are there new characters coming up um in factions? Are they going to come up for the season 2 story?
Mhm.
Krampus is already making an appearance, but he also mentioned that um will return to Janus Quarter at some point, or Janus, whatever, which is like, our old area. And we'll actually see some new faces from the pubsec. So like uh Juwan, and then we have uh Chingy. Oh man, that was kind of a hard one. And then we have Seth and Jane, right? That's pubsec, pretty much. We're gonna get new faces apparently. So yeah, it does answer the question like, oh, like the old faction, are they gonna get new characters? Yeah, in a way. So that means hopefully we get more of that with um all the other factions, of course, with Bellabog, we got Victoria, right? How
Mhm.
Household, the Cunning Hairs, of course, Sounds of Kaladin, right?
Yep.
All those other factions, and so on and so forth. Hands, let's not forget Hands, right? That's Miyabi's little clique.
Mhm.
Yeah. So cool. All this stuff very much appreciated. They're trying to like, make sure that the they want to communicate, hey, like we're trying to make the story as consumable as possible, like approachable. Oh, and even like alluding right into some foreshadowing. Ooh, um, there's gonna be a brand new story regarding to an old acquaintance. Uh, and a debut of a mysterious friend in season 3. Ooh, right. And then yeah, so we got stuff coming. We got a lot of stuff coming. Um,
Yep.
it really sounds like, yeah, 2.5 will be like a good start of that too. Like it's a nice turning point in a way
Mhm.
to really like get the story going, hopefully. Um, yeah, like will the Exaltus actually be a faction to, have characters to look forward to? Maybe because, although that'd be kind of weird because, yeah, like the Exalted are the bad guys, so that means if some of those characters are playable, it's a little weird because, like, that would have to mean that you have trust events with them, bonding points. You get to talk to them through DMs. It was like, okay, like you're talking to a bad guy through DMs, like, huh? How's that gonna work? So I don't know. Maybe. Because, yeah, like in Hoyle games, at least from what I've observed, you don't really play the bad guys. You only play
Mhm.
anti heroes, I guess neutrals technically, and heroes, right? The protagonists, of course. You never play anyone who's like a straight up villain, right? Which, unfortunate, but it makes sense from a storytelling standpoint. And it's like, again, like, do you want to talk to the bad guys through DMs? I don't know about that. Imagine just talking to Sarah and Sarah just harassing you with all these like these awful memes. Like imagine
Mhm.
Sarah being like very awful at the meme game. Right? She just sends you like the most unfunny memes. It's just like, oh my god, stop, Sarah. You have this like villain who's just awful at sending memes. Anyway, that would be pretty funny, but yeah, no, I don't think, yeah. So I don't think people like Sarah are going to be playable unless she turns good, right? Stuff like that. At one point, um, the playable characters were bad guys, yes. In some Hoyo games, that includes Star Rail, but the fact that they are playable means, yeah, they're pretty much like anti-heroes or neutrals at worst.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any comments? Anything to say up to this point? Do you feel like something is missing from the main story, or anything?
I mean, I might be reaching, but it's To me, it might feel like they're trying to build up something, but it's not really connecting as
Mm-mm.
much for now, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like it does kind of hark back to the whole Exaltus thing. Like, yeah, like we were built up to believing that these are the bad guys, but they didn't really like do um a whole lot other than the standard bad guy stuff, right? And then, like I said, like what's your direction? What's your whole shtick besides just like um embracing the hollow or something? I don't know. Even I'm just like guessing. What do you who do you or who is your god, right? Essentially, who is that figure that you're like being a cult for, right?
Who is your god and what do they
What
do?
did they? Yeah, yeah. Who's your daddy? Pretty much. We don't know. We don't know. And of course, let's not forget tops. So let's always keep them in mind because they're always trying to cook up something and trying to make money, right? Because they're a corp, pretty much. So oh yeah, and then don't forget characters like Damien, right? Because he's like I feel like he's gonna become way more important as the 2.0 stories go on, or should I say the season 2 stories go on. All right, so that's pretty much it on that part. Um, so yeah, this is like the thing I wanted to talk about with the blade stuff. So we already covered that essentially. Especially this last screenshot, he just looks like way too much like Blade to ignore, you know? And then, of course, I think this is the one with yes. So this is Zhao making her debut in the drape marketing. She was drape marketed yesterday. Okay, so I know this part is a little tiny, but she is going to be ice element, and surprisingly, defense. After all this time, we finally get another defense unit, and it's a little bunny girl. Yeah. Any comment on Zhao? How you feeling about Zhao?
Yep.
Yep. Uh, from what I've seen, yes, she does look funny when she's running, but I don't know. Yeah, like ice defense unit. Mm, I would have to see the kit. I would have to see.
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, remember, you are missing like a lot of type of not attributes, but
Yeah, the classes, the
classes.
attributes. Yeah. Let me see if we can pull up that picture then. Chart, character chart. Hold on. Not height, but like I guess classes. I don't know. Okay, there you go. That's one of them.
Hmm.
I don't. Well, this isn't exactly up to date, but you can kind of get like a rough idea of like what's missing and stuff. Because this still remains true. Like the defense department is a little lacking, right? Whereas like the
Yeah.
stun is plentiful. We had the whole anomaly run, right?
Yep.
The meta on anomaly, and of course DPS, like that's a standard. And then even like the support department was like pretty hefty in comparison to the defense department. Because look at that, it's just 3 units overall. And I haven't even used Caesar King in a while. So yeah. It is lacking. So I guess it is cool. No pun intended. It is an ice defense unit that is coming after Banyue. Is there anything that's like updated? I know there's missing the rupture part, but even then, like it doesn't change the fact that the no, that's not what we're looking for. It doesn't change the fact that the defense department is looking empty in comparison. Oh, maybe rolls maybe the better term for it, but I think even then it's not. Okay, yeah, it's still a little outdated, but yeah. Well, that's Genshin. It's for the wrong game. Yeah, but yeah. Anything like any other comment on Zhao herself, like her design or
Nah,
no?
we good.
Yeah, it's a bunny girl. We have an actual bunny girl.
I mean, what was Alice then?
Alice is a bunny,
Or
like a dwarf.
because
It's like a
yeah,
specific
I was
type
gonna
of
say
yeah, like a dwarf. One of like a
like,
dwarf.
she was a specific species.
Yeah, specific like kind or breed of rabbit for sure. I think Zhao is more of like that generic rabbit. You know, like a white rabbit basically, the domestic white rabbit. I think she's supposed to be taking after, yeah. So we got two rabbit Therans in this case.
They're scared making what you call
The canines.
they're yeah they're scared of making actual full Dyran canine.
Yeah. Especially males, right?
Like yes, we have Lycon. Yes, we have Kamano, but again, Kamano could have been a full canine.
Canine face, yeah, dog face for sure.
I mean, a lot of furry artists that I follow already drew it, and I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it looks better.
Yeah. Diversifies the roster quite a bit, doesn't it? And then you have like yeah,
Like,
like all the Theron NPCs that already like been fully designed and like yeah, like dude, we have an orangutan for crying out loud. We have like the hog, right? Daddy, you know,
yeah, we have Big
we
Daddy.
have Big Daddy, and then the orangutan, and then like that black wolf looking one that's like skinny. um, yeah, like why
We have
not?
what's her name? Yeah,
Oh,
it's like we have
Pokra, yeah, Pokra,
yeah, we have Pokra,
yeah.
which I'm sorry, like the way her design is looks like it was a base model, and they just ran with it. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Right. But of course, she's playable. The female one is playable, right? Of all those Therans. But I want to see like the reptile Therans and stuff like that. When will
Don't get me
those be?
started on that.
Yeah, when will those be coming in? Right. We got like the lizards, the snakes, um, the crocs, even like Komodo dragons. Like, come on, man.
I'll give it to him. Like I was pointing, I was like, me,
Right.
me.
Yeah. And then like and apparently like this is a bit more lore, but like the tiger Therans are rare, right? Because we did hear that being mentioned during Jufufu's story.
Sorry, that's my fault probably. Yeah. This is a woman. Ah!
Jesus. What did they do to you?
we're doing
Yeah.
we're doing what's it called? Demascara.
Yeah.
Only Only male warriors in this fucking household.
Yeah. Um, let's. Oh yeah, and then you have this, this, this particular specific frame is funny. I like her face. But
The
yes,
shit eating grin, like,
yeah, yes, yep. That's and this is what I'm referring to. Like what Damien, right? Like this. I think this is Damien, right? So like what's going on here? Like why is he in like a more like a different uniform? Is he going to be playable at one point, or is he like I don't know, right? Definitely lots of questions for sure. I think this one oh yeah. So this is a little bit, just a bit more on the bits of lore, if you care, on Zhao. Um, Basically comes off as like a business lady, and because she's like a senior member of Krampus, see, she's essentially kind of like the face for right now. Um, and of course, being Krampus, they will review and cast judgment accordingly. So if you deserve punishment, well, you're fucked. Yeah, that's like that's kind of like why Dial N has the whole like gimmick about like, oh, leave a 5-star review, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, she's the one who judges too. She looks at um certain individuals and see if they are fit for punishment, and of course deliver that fitting punishment of that of their actions. Same with Banyue, of course. Absolutely a judge or someone who, you know, kind of like uh well, this is kind of a weird reference, but do you remember CP9 from One Piece?
hmm.
Kind of like that, but like there was a unit. There's like a specific unit within CP9, and they kind of look like Juggernaut, right? Remember, like
Yeah,
they had a helmet that looked like Juggernaut, and they had like the chain like maces and balls and spiked whatever, right, weapons, and they always said guilty, 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 right? Yuzai, Yuzai,
yep.
yeah, that them basically, but on a much more grander scale. Oh God, fucking gif. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, you also have to remember though, she is quite generous. She paid for 2 breakfasts during the story,
Mhm.
so very generous. Kind of like a kind of mother like, or you can kind of look at her as an auntie in a way. So I respect her. I like her so far. But from like the anime, have you seen her animations in the street in on the streets?
Nope. Can't
Okay,
say I have.
okay. Well, when you do though, yeah, you can kind of get, you're gonna get a good laugh at it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, anyways, that is I think all for 2.4, and then all the little extras around it. So, unless we get somehow another drip marketing like tonight or something, then that's pretty much it, I believe. So, very much looking forward to 2.4 with the main story, and of course, I will try to pull for Dial In and Banyue. So, yeah, wish us luck. Wish us luck.
Yeah.
All right. So, with all that out of the way, let's close the other tabs. Oh, shit. There we go. Bring that back.
Mhm.
And let's see. So now we can get into other games. Starting with this. So apparently from Dexerto, lovely Dexerto. Apparently Nintendo legend Shigeru Miyamoto is stepping back from daily work, right? Keyword, stepping back from daily work on the Mario series, entrusting the franchise to younger developers. I still play the first 30 minutes. This is a quote apparently from him. So take that as you will. I still play the first 30 minutes of every new Mario game to make sure it really feels like Mario. That's an interesting quote. Because what if they purposely made the first 30 minutes like just your generic Mario game, and then just like a complete, and after that it's just like a completely different game after that. Yeah, like a FPS shooter or like a hero fucking RPG, like a gotcha RPG or something like live servicey, all that crap. But Miyamoto was like, "Oh, it's okay because the first 30 minutes is Mario." Any comments on Miyamoto-san?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe it's a way for him to just recuperate and just see what they haven't they what they can do.
Yeah. But don't forget though, I mean, we're kind of like reaching to that point in time where a lot of these people, right, like Miyamoto-san and like all the creators that you know and love are starting to get old. So yeah, like they're gonna be less and less active and stuff like that.
Yep.
And who knows what will become of those respective series, like Mario, for example. That's a big one, right? But hopefully that also means we can get new ideas that are cool. Hopefully, that's like the ideal situation. But we'll have to see about that, right? Kind of the same is happening with Pokemon, but still has that old Game Freak philosophy of just like being very minimal and
Hmm.
delivering just like a very minimalist like new Pokemon game, and like just does not innovate enough to really reflect on the prowess that Game Freak is capable of, and of course the amount of money they make too. Like not to mention, especially with all the Pokemon Company stuff, the
Yep.
plushies, the shirts, the merchandise, the amount of just other things they sell, like the cards, especially, just all that money generating, right? Look at the games; they haven't really reflect that um, in the modern era, especially with um, after the 3DS stuff, right?
Yeah.
Um, same thing could be said for could be said for the Zelda stuff,
Hmm.
But at least there is things being done to make it different enough, but also like, to make it like, oh yeah, it's still Zelda. And they did
Yeah.
go pretty hard on the whole like, oh yeah, you can like build stuff kind of aspect to it. But in all fairness, it's still Zelda. It just has that the mechanic of like, oh yeah, you can build this fucking air scooter that everyone else is also building, and you're just traveling around
Hmm.
on the world open world map, you know. Anyways, more good news though, potentially, is that Sega starting from next
Sega.
yep, starting from next year of April 1st, they'll raise the starting salaries for university graduates by 10%. according to Stealth anyway on Twitter. The salaries for existing employees will also go up. Their goal is to create an environment in which employees can work with peace of mind amid social changes such as rising prices. So, yeah, obviously that does sound good. Hopefully, they actually fulfill that and keep their promise. That's all I can say. And there is the Japanese press release if you don't believe that. Any comment on Sega?
What has not been said already?
Right. I mean, they've been doing pretty good, all things considered. If you want to count in like all those Yakuza games they've been making and like or publishing rather. The Sonic Racing game, I heard good things about it in comparison to Mario anyway. Um, the of course the Sonic movies and all that fun stuff. Like they've been kind of like on the rise. They've been on that streak. And yes, a lot of it is owed to Sonic and Yakuza for sure. And like I guess if you also want to count the Atlas games, right? The Atlas stuff like Persona and like all that in between. Shin Megami Tensei as well, and then the all the obscure ones too, like Fantasio, right? For example. But yeah, hopefully they treat the workers right, including the new fresh faces and also the older ones. That's all I can say. Next one up, Steam has come out with their own little machine called the Steam Machine. The Steam Machine will be apparently 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. And they even, yeah, so this is what the design looks like. It's a goddamn cube, bro. Two USB slots, the power button, and what is that? Is that the SD card slot? That's what it looks like. Anyway, yeah. So this it'll also be capable of course, playing the VR games. Oh wow. So even like the headset is going to be wireless. So if that all works, wow. So they already like solved one of the biggest issues that it has is that which is that big ass goddamn wire that runs, you know, across your room and stuff like that. And also it feeling gets in the way when you're trying to immerse yourself in the VR stuff. And here's the controller for it, I guess. Looks kind of bulky. Any comment on the Steam machine?
From what I saw with the Steam Machine, the panels you can change it, and it like with the panels they can change like whatever.
Oh, so you can
Not
like
like you can,
you like customize it or
yeah, you
something?
can you can, yeah, customize it to show like the stats of your machine, like the
Oh.
cooling temperature or whatnot. You can have it like what you can do right now with some computer parts, uh,
Oh. Okay.
play a GIF, link, or just change colors.
Yeah, because I've seen like the some of the those like rigs that have like the little thing, the cool I don't know if it was like the fan or something, like it had a little screen and it has like it like plays a little like video or whatever like of like on loop of like whatever it is, like yeah, it could be a GIF, it could be whatever. Yeah, it's like going really fancy with that stuff. So I guess yeah, the Steam Machine will reflect that somehow. Uh yeah, that'd be pretty cool if it all delivers, right? Oh, okay, so I see. So it does have AMD CPU, GPU capable of running 4K games at 60 frames, and it will ship with the 512 gig and 2 terabyte models. Both can be expanded with the micro SD. So that's cool. Um, yeah. So it comes with the new Steam controller with new touchpads, positioned beneath the joystick. So I guess they're like gonna act like second joysticks in a way for these touchpads. I guess maybe, or like you know, such other interactive purposes. And then the frame is what's referring to the VR headsets. Um, Supports the entire Steam library, including both VR and traditional titles. The headset can be used with its own motion controllers or paired with the Steam controller. Okay, that's cool. Um, okay, so the OS is going to be Steam, but it's actually like yeah, running on the Linux sort of ecosystem. Pricing and release dates have not been announced yet, but they are expected to be released 2026. Cool. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it won't have its like first wave bugs like any other product. Hopefully. Okay. Next one up, kind of a big one, depending on who you are, of course. If you still play Marvel Rivals, we got a new character at least, and one of them is one of the favorites of the X-Men, Gambit. So Zawa, have you played Gambit at all? Have you played? Wait, have you been playing?
Yeah, so I have been playing Marvel Rivals here and there. I did try Gambit.
Yes. So
He's
what?
fun. He's not the character for me.
Yeah. So what does he do? First off.
Okay, so his cards, we're gonna break it down. His regular attack, damages and heals, and it goes in a three spread, like 3 cards shootout in
Uh
a
huh.
spread. I don't know if you can actually see it.
Uh
So
huh.
not bad, right? But
Yeah.
I think some of the hitbox for it, that's the word,
Uh
is
huh.
kind of weird
Oh, okay.
because sometimes it's like I'm hitting my allies and they don't get healed.
Mm-hmm.
His first ability, um, I'm gonna use our lovely controller, which is in front of me. We're gonna use circle. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So, circle is his ground slam, and that's what it does. It slams the ground, pushes them up, push any opponents away. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, but if you combined it with his dash, it becomes like that, a tornado claw, like wee,
Oh, like a
which pushes
drill.
them
Okay.
even, yeah, pushes them even further away. Okay,
Got it.
that's his
But it's also his way to like, yeah, not only come in like mobile, be more mobile, but yeah, attack at the same time. So that's cool.
and then let's go with his actual ability, more of his abilities, because he's both a healer and a buffer. So we'll
Oh,
go with his what was it? L1. I had to look at my controller. L1.
yeah.
L1 is your main, like, big heal.
Right.
So L1, you press it. You have to wait a moment for it to activate. It will give you two choices: either a big AOE burst, like everyone gets hit, um, allies get healed in a big ass burst, and people get pushed away, or enemies get pushed away. There we go. And then the other option is it's kind of like you throw it at an ally, and if they're close to each other, you'll see the cards
Mm.
bounce off them. Yeah.
Anything else?
Okay. So now it's his buff. So his other card. Same thing. Turn it on. You have two choices: either have it as a snake way, everyone gets buff, or one big ass AOE buff and push
Mm.
push away.
Okay. What about his alt? Like what's he got?
And then his ult is very fun. Apparently, it heals over time, and then you'll see like some characters have cards around them.
Right.
So every time they attack, little explosion, so extra damage,
Oh, okay.
and it's also like a healing buff going off at the same time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Uh, Other than that, yeah, he's very like he's one of the few healers that can hold on his own. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Because like how sometimes like you'll fucking if you're a healer you'll get dived or like
Yeah, you kind of get demolished if you're
yeah
alone or
and
yeah.
only a few healers can fill out their own like Mantis. I I don't want to say Rocket, but if for Rockets they know how to use the landscape to run around.
Right. What about Jeff though? Doesn't Jeff have something to do something like that or no? Am I wrong?
So Jeff before, yeah, Jeff was like the king of like fucking 1v1 I win.
Yes. Oh, did they like nerf his ass?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
they nerfed him, but he's still like fucking
he's still annoying.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we do have Gambit coming into play. He's more of a support hybrid type. What about Rogue? Did they say anything about Rogue?
So Rogue right now, a lot of people are speculating that she's probably going to be a tank. Thank God.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which again, like a lot of people were saying, like if you look at the current roster, there's so much DPS versus healers and tanks, so kind of dry in those two areas.
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, but I'm glad that they kind of like retain to more on the designs that are like very popular, like um, like that classic design, especially with Rogue as well. Looks like this is gonna be what they're sticking with for Rogue. Other than her hair being down, but I like everything else I'm seeing with Rogue. Hopefully, she'll say sugar a lot, like just like the old
Yeah.
days. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and that's the other thing. Gambit's VA is the current VA for X-Men 97, and Rogue's
Oh,
VA is going to be um the OG Rogue
oh wow.
from the X-Men cartoons, Children of the Atom,
Yeah,
Uh, so yeah, and then again, everyone give her some slack. She's doing her, but she's giving us like quality hits. Don't expect her to fucking scream like how she used to did
yeah,
in the cartoon.
yeah.
Like if she does that, props to her. If she doesn't, I'll be like, you know what? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just thank you.
Yeah, that's nice though. That she's coming back to voice Rogue. Very cool. So it looks like yeah, Marvel Rival's still doing pretty well. So that's good. I don't know about games like Overwatch. I haven't heard too much about that. So I believe that's it for now when it comes to new characters anyway. All right, let's head on to the visual entertainment news. Let's go ahead and hit this. All right. Um so we do have news from yours truly, Jeff Keighley, of course, still going Google Gaga oogling over Hideo Kojima for for reasons whatever. Um, he did co-announce a 2D animated show that's coming to Disney Plus in 2027. It's called Death Stranding Isolations, with of course Mr. Kojima-san behind the board or behind the Isolations. At least what it seems like. And this is what the poster looks like, I believe. I wonder who drew this art. I don't think it's a certain Russian artist, right? Anyway, hopefully it's not AI. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Um, yeah. Why
It's
is
also funny that
Go ahead. Yeah.
it is Death Stranding, and we've seen gameplay of the game. We've seen Max play it. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
These people are too damn clean.
Yeah.
So
Very
either they're doing a fucking
photos.
Fallout shit, like
Yeah.
they were in a bunker for like 6,000 years.
Mm-hmm. Or hey, maybe they upkeep their cleanliness that much. I don't
Their
know.
hygienes,
A
yeah.
hygiene, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so
Mm,
Kojima is the producer, and then Takayuki Sano is the director. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, it's coming to Disney Plus though. Kind of surprising, really. I wonder what that's gonna be like. How that's gonna turn out. Any comments on Death Stranding isolations at all?
I have no eyes with that game.
Right,
Really.
right. I don't either. So yeah, I just thought
Like
yeah.
it was ambitious.
Yes, it is
Let's say
ambitious
that.
for sure. Yeah, to have a 2D show, and I definitely am curious. Being 2D, like, is it gonna be like just traditional animated, or are they gonna cheat by saying it looks 2D, but it's like actually 3D or something with like the cell shading and stuff like that, and kind of go more towards like the Guilty Gear route or something like that, or hey, it could be really good. I mean, I don't know. E&H Production, I'm not too super familiar with them, so I can't
Like
say.
fucking god, like damn because
Yeah, not super familiar. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, yeah, someone mentioned her right here. Kuvshinov, uh, Ilya Kushnov, Ilya or Ilya Kushnov. I wonder if that is the art. Anyway, okay, so it's just Japanese version. Okay, yep, coming 2 years from now. It looks like. It's still a working title though, apparently. So Isolations is probably not the final title, but we'll see. Yep, we'll see. Maybe, hey, who knows? The anime itself could be really cool, right? And it could like boost the popularity of Death Stranding, like kind of what happened with Cyberpunk. You never know. Alrighty, so we'll have to wait though, because it is quite a ways away. Seems like. Okay, definitely something up our alley though, which is One Piece, and especially with the Netflix version, we've been seeing more of these like shots, right, of what it
yeah.
looks like, and here's a shot of course, Smoker and Tashigi. But yeah, the comments though, yes, are also getting to me.
Yeah, the comments are kind of. You can tell they're trying to rage bait and all.
No, of course. It's the classic trolling, right? Um, Tashi looks like Velma. I say Smoker looks pretty good for what's given, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, and it's again like they cannot really do a 1-to-1 ratio,
Oh, of
but
course, yeah.
they can at least get the suit down or the outfits
The
down.
outfit's
So
down, yeah.
give them props to that. Unlike Cowboy Bebop,
Right, right.
but again with Cowboy Bebop, sorry, I'm gonna pull that fucking bandage, or I'm gonna scrape that what's it
Bottom of
called?
the barrel.
That that wound
Oh,
that's supposed to be healed. I'm gonna scrape it open.
oh God.
Like again, with Faye's outfit in the anime, it makes sense because again, her running and what she had, or doing any type of action, what she had in the anime will
Mm-hmm.
not
Work.
fly.
It would not work, yeah. Yes, yeah, just like how a lot of the One Piece characters who wear sandals have to wear shoes because, yeah, doing stunt with sandals is not ideal.
I mean, they can do like small stunts, yes, but like for an overall, like it's like, honey, have you even watched or read One Piece?
Yeah.
They're not like yeah, we're done. It's like nope.
Oh,
They
yeah.
they they go they go in it.
They go, yes, they go definitely in. One Piece is One Piece for a reason. Yeah, some people say, oh, it looks like a low budget, so and such, whatever. But yeah, um, again, like a lot of the issue with these types of shows, and only a few of them get right, is how the clothes are aged, quote unquote. They look too fresh. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it looks too clean to be like, okay, this is something he wears almost every day or something. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like, oh, we gotta have like the armpit stain and like all this shit, but like at least with something like Fallout, they did the costumes very well to make it look like, oh yeah, it's like a part of this world, like very much like
Yeah, they
blended.
they took their time.
For sure, for sure. And speaking of which, we will talk about that for sure. But yeah, like yeah, if you take a look at um her here, like look at that. Like she definitely looks like she's been through the desert or something, or the world of Fallout. It doesn't look. I mean, it maybe like yeah, in the beginning, like it was clean at one point, but even then, um, it just doesn't have that like that outstandish look to it. It looks like it's been a part of the world for a long time, so to say, if that makes sense. I mean, from just like a cosplayer standpoint, yeah, it looks really well done.
Yeah,
But to like actually throw it into a story like this and then try to make it immersive, yeah, it's a little hard. It's a little hard to
yeah, it's a
like,
little hard.
yeah, for sure. But overall,
But
yeah, Smoker looks
yeah,
good.
overall, Smoke looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it's two fucking cigars in his fucking mouth, not one,
Mm-hmm.
or he's just open mouth and smoke is coming out of his mouth.
Mm. Yeah. At least they are trying to be accurate with Tashigi, so I'll give him that. Like even like the pattern on uh her little like dress shirt or whatever you call it, or collar shirt, I should say, is like very similar to what she wore in the beginning when we first see her. And yeah, they did certainly did her jacket right to a degree. But again, it just has that like that straight out of the costume makeup room kind of look. And if you look at, but the background looks like it's been through time. Like if you look at the ceiling or whatever, if you look at the bar, like the little countertop and the counter itself, that looks like it's been aged well. artificially or whatever you want to call it. More on One Piece stuff. Let me see. Yes, and now you can get to see how the bike works in One Piece. Okay, I don't know if we should blow it up or not, but yeah.
So it's a working, functioning fucking bike.
Yep.
I wonder if he's gonna keep the actor's gonna keep it.
Right, yeah.
Fish my haul out with it.
It looks cool. Definitely with the when the smoke is like actually powering it too. The billow bike.
What are you standing around for? Fish my haul out with it.
Oh, that's what. Okay, okay, all right. I kind of see. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, like again, like you can see like where they that not well not try, but where they pulled inspiration or like key visuals from the manga
Mm-hmm.
and anime to
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see if there's any more from Netflix. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, never mind. So, not so much. Oh, okay. Now you can actually see more of the tavern or whatever you call it. All right, all right. Wider shot here. Interesting. And yes, we already took a look at that. So that is pretty much all we got so far. And yeah, the newest thing, of course, is the billow bike. It's an actual functioning bike. That's really cool. So really, I mean, there is a lot of respect put into the material for sure. I can definitely say that. And I can definitely see and feel that. But you know, there's only so much that you can do. And the limitations will always show, like, you know, how the costumes look and such like that. Especially with the given budget and like time and all that stuff too. Like I don't know how much Netflix is actually giving out versus Amazon Prime with Fallout. You know? God, like I'm pretty sure it seems like Fallout has more to it cuz like they really do the ghouls right, you know? Especially with the the ghoul, right? In the show.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so now back to One Piece in a way. So this is a unfortunate news though relating to One Piece. So direct animation director Tatsuya Nagamine,
Mhm.
or series director, excuse me, who actually took over the Wano stuff at a certain point, or no, even like I think even from the beginning of Wano, uh, actually passed away. He actually passed away apparently, not recently. Like he actually passed away a while back, according to some sources anyway. It's pretty much like cancer. Um, yeah, so he was a director for not only One Piece but Pretty Cure and even Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
He passed away actually this summer at the age of 53. So I guess it was made public very recently. And addition to that, his last episode apparently was 1088, which was when Luffy's it's called Luffy's Dream. Um, and you know, of course, fans will recognize this part because that's when Luffy actually, well, lays it out on the table, right, for his crew of what he actually wants to do. So very sad, in a sense, because like he helped really give One Piece a very new, like refreshing look, upgrade, right? A very big upgrade to the visuals, and it's been carrying over since for sure. You can definitely see that with the Egghead stuff, and I've seen little clips of Garp, but I still have to see the whole thing. Like I gotta catch up on the anime side of things. I've been keeping up with manga, but the anime side I gotta catch up for sure. And there is plenty more to see from me. They've been doing a pretty respectable job, all things considered. Since Nagamine is not there, of course, for Egghead. But yeah, very very sad though, nonetheless. So all I can say is thank you, Nagamine-san, for your hard work. It definitely paid off. It definitely gave One Piece that boost, right? Very amazing visuals from Wano, especially during the action. I just wish he came in earlier for like
Yep.
Whole Cake and stuff like that, man. Like imagine, or even of course the Doflamingo stuff with yeah, that whole part too. Imagine, right?
Like, would you say that when it came to One Piece, was again we both love One Piece. That once it came to that arc with Doflamingo, or a little bit before it, like like we can see the quality, the studio that they partnered with, kind of like dipped very badly.
Yes, especially at one point. Yes.
So it's from there until like Wano. It's like, oh god, you guys are back. Thank you.
Yeah.
But at least, because I'm trying to remember, at least we didn't get like those bad Naruto Shippuden shots. You know, those pause.
Yeah. Yeah. There is like man, like it's so weird because like anime that I like, that's based off
Yeah.
other stuff I like, Shaman King when they had their remake, and then the fucking and just and Fairy Tail, and just it's such a 9-day difference with One Piece and the other such animes, man. Like I really wished that Fairy Tail got the same love and detail, or attention to detail, and time, of course, right? And then same with Shaman King, like, or at least with Shaman King is a little better, like, but when the action happens, it's like, it's a little disappointing because like it's just stiff in comparison to what like One Piece for example, right? And even like um something like Tojima wants to be a common writer, like that's like another good looking anime series right now. And yet like we have Shaman King and Fairy Tail being what they are at the moment, and it's like right, like very stiff by comparison.
Stiff, and it's like they're. Oh, I'm not going to fault them as much, because we don't know what the studio is going through. We don't
Yeah.
know what the main studio, where they draw the what do they call it? Not panels, the cells.
Mm-hmm.
And
Animation
then
cells, yeah.
yeah, and then they give it to the. So it's like, at least you guys are surviving,
Mm-hmm.
because when it comes to animes nowadays, I'm okay with seeing the CGI in the anime, but sometimes fuck,
Yeah.
it does not match what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm. I think even like stuff like My Hero Academia has its rough moments, but I think they do a pretty good job like conveying the gravitas that Academia does have. I'll give them that. It's just the actual story that I became very indifferent about at one point. Something about it just, I don't know, made me fall off quite a bit. Like I was really liking I was really starting to like characters like Bakugo, for example, but like I don't know, it just something about it like just made me care a lot less, especially by the time the final saga came in the manga. Um, I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm just here to see how it ends, right? And you know, it ended. That's what happened. So, of course, the anime is still catching up to it, right? It'll come around to that, and I'm sure, hopefully, they will do that as much justice as possible.
Yeah.
But you know, when it comes to like One Punch Man, that's like a very like harsh victim of the whole like
Oh yeah, that's the big topic too.
yeah.
One Punch Man, you can tell that either they were over budget or I don't know, that one frame of that character sliding down
Yeah.
fucking like I was like blown back going like holy shit, it's fucking Berserk all over again.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and then there's another one that's like also disappointing too. That's coming up, and that's the fucking Fist of the Star remake that's
Oh
coming.
yeah. Yeah.
The CGI is already like rough, man. God damn. Ugh, man. Hate to see it because it's like a lot of that stuff is like my shtick, man. I love Fist of the North Star. I love fucking Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
Until at one point, but I still loved it. I still like the art style from Mashima-san, and then of course Shaman King. Like that's like my childhood stuff from the teenage side of things, right? Like it's just like damn, man. Like man, it's just so unfortunate that they just cannot quite deliver on all those things. With the exception of well, current One Piece, I should say. I mean, One Piece had its own rough time in the animation
Yeah.
quality department too. So that also fell victim at one point, definitely. Because, dude,
Yeah,
they,
One Piece
yeah,
was but again, you can tell that the animation quality for One Piece it has its charm.
bro, for sure, yeah.
But then you get to the bad animation arcs.
Hmm.
And then Wano showed up and it's like, oh
Hmm.
thank God.
Yeah, it was definitely the saving grace. Definitely. I think if it wasn't for that, like I honestly think people would start to fall off and just read the manga. And well, funny thing though too, because we did talk about it like I believe what last week. They're gonna just do what one chapter per episode, and they're only gonna spit out 26 per year, or something like that, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, that's like half the output, right? Because this is supposed to be a mostly a weekly series, with the exception of some like holidays and whatever. But like, yeah. And hopefully that means that it ensures the quality will be consistent, will be good. Like, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully that will mean that. But
Yeah.
given like, yeah, like up to this point, it was weekly. They did the fucking filler arcs too. Like, let's not forget about that. Like, so
Yeah.
they were just constantly having people do the animation stuff for sure, man.
Mhm.
It was a, it was so there's so much. If you look
Yeah.
back on it, it's so much. It's crazy that of how many episodes we were at to this up to this point, man.
Mhm.
So of course, yes, it's gonna happen with the whole animation being dropped at one point, right? The quality stuff like that.
Yep.
But of course, then you have people like Nagamine to come to the rescue and like really give it a facelift. And gladly, it's been very much paying off, and yeah, even Egghead like kind of stands out on its own in a good way, I say. And I'm also glad that like the animation team kind of like open their eyes and be like, hey, let's bring in some other people from around the world, and they help, you know, animate certain segments of each episode, and they do it with flying colors, man, because they're also fans of the series. What do you know, right?
Yep.
When you hire people who really like the stuff, it comes out good. What do you know? Who would have thunk, right? Same thing, and same thing goes with uh the director for Godzilla minus one. Forgive me for forgetting his name. It's like Takashi something. But yeah, uh, Yamazaki. Yeah, Yamazaki loves Godzilla, and then look how it turned out.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Godzilla had its own rough phase too.
Oh yeah. Like if we go back to like Heisei and Showa era, like Godzilla, like what was it? It was the early Heisei, right? Where Godzilla was just full on friendly ish.
Oh, that's Showa. No, that's absolutely
Oh
Showa.
yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay, game mixed up. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was just super ass friendly because they wanted him to be, for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you already had a kaiju like that ish, which was Gamera, but
Mm-hmm.
you guys didn't do shit with that.
Right, different studio, but yeah.
Different studio, but
Yeah.
and then Heisei up to the Millennium era, we kind of went back to what Godzilla is, a force of nature.
Yes.
He does his own shit. Fuck you.
Right. Right.
And then they put a stop on that for a while in Japan. Then a lovely studio called Legendary picked them up, and here we are.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have Shin Godzilla and -1, and now -0.
-0. Yep. -0 is coming,
So,
guys.
so it's like -0.
-0. Yeah, I know.
It's like, yes, we're freezing right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so would that mean the next one after that will just be Godzilla? It just be Godzilla. It has to be. Or is
Yeah,
it,
it's
or is it
gonna
gonna
be
be plus
Godzilla.
one? Plus one.
Plus one size Godzilla. We're getting fat Godzilla again.
Well, his thighs are already big enough, man. He's gonna be bigger. Like,
Hey. From this song that you probably never heard because it's part of the you know drag queen culture. I'll play it after, just a snippet.
okay.
But thick thighs make something rise. So,
Oh, I heard I heard the phrase, but I never knew that it actually was from a song or yeah, whatever.
yeah. And then again, if we look at Banyue, oh yeah, them thighs,
Mm-hmm.
chest, something's rising.
Right. Yep. In any case, though, again, thank you, Nagamine-san. It just really continues with the whole like the brightest stars only live half as long kind of thing. It's just it's very unfortunate that these talented individuals always have something and then they are taken from us way too soon. Yeah. So, any words on this bit, Zawa? Anything you wanted to say or add?
Just again, thank you and condolences.
Condolences.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Things for One Piece will continue to change for sure though. Like, you know, we already have a change with Frankie's voice. So it's like, you know, who is to say that that's not gonna happen for the next character in the Straw Hat crew, you know? Because yeah, again, like this is going on for like a long ass time, you know, and who knows what will happen at one point. But the important thing is that we enjoy it, take it in, enjoy it, embrace it, and you know, One Piece is One Piece, and there is a reason why, well, at least for me, it's my personal favorite still, like of all time, even up to this point. I love it.
Yep.
So I will definitely still look forward to it. I think hopefully the whole like 26 episode per year thing will be a big payoff. Yeah, just make it awesome. That's all I can say. Hopefully. All right. So, I think that's pretty much all the stuff from this bit. Let me just see. Oh yeah. So, okay. Meanwhile, more good stuff. Fallout, the trailer has come out for season 2. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Fallout.
Crazy things.
The scorpions. Yeah, the roaches, yes.
But good people? No.
Eat them. Tasty.
That girl I met. I would be a good person too if I grew up in some cozy little impenetrable home. I would have to steal and stab and fib all the goddamn time just to get by.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
Gonna bring him to justice. People know that how they
He's like,
themselves
you
matters.
stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Give up hope.
The stuff we fight for, story has it you used to believe in those things too.
I've been wastelanding for 200 years. I've kept myself alive for one reason. To find my family.
Well then, you're gonna need friends. There's a war coming.
It's the mutants. The super mutants. Also, other things are coming too.
I understand we're discussing a civil war. I must not have gotten my invitation.
It's kind of like a blink and you miss it. We have a. Yep, we're going to New Vegas. I never played the game, but only New Vegas is. A lot of people are happy.
Yeah.
Power
Glove.
There it is.
Yep. McCulkin.
Yeah, McCulkin. So he looks good.
Yeah. Ooh.
Try.
Tasty.
I also forgot to mention too, the power armor suit looks really good. Like, damn, that's like one of the best parts.
No, it's like good job. You fixed it.
Oh,
my baby.
The death claw.
This is Vegas, huh?
Hug it, kiss it.
Why my dad ran into a den of monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
I love his face. It's just like.
He'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
This is pretty much the Ghoul show.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of is.
I mean, I know you can play it as quote unquote a ghoul in the game, but you gotta work for it. With your radiation being like super fucking high and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
I hope well, this is fucking Bethesda, so
Yeah.
probably not. Like future Fallout games, you can just instantly pick the ghoul.
Yeah, like
A
just
ghoul character.
yeah, like pick a not race, but like, you know, like a group of people. Yeah, no, this is another show that puts a lot of effort into just like the look, everything, how it feels, the authenticity of the show. Yep, the glove, of
Oh,
course.
punch.
Yeah, yeah. I do wonder, you know, because like, you know, the ghoul said like he's looking for his family and stuff. I wonder if his family have also turned into ghouls at one point.
So I'm willing to bet that the family are just in cryostasis.
Yeah, that is possible. That is also possible. And of course, yep.
Because he's a ghoul, so I wonder he was the one that sacrificed, himself and pushed him into a vault, and
Right. Maybe. There's the Death Claw.
I just hope this character is not fucking annoying like the first
The
season.
season, yeah. Right.
It's like, please have some character depth.
Yeah. There it is, man. The Death Claw. They'll
Okay.
probably just say like, "Oh,
PC.
this is just a baby or something." There's probably like bigger ones out there or some shit. This look a little small.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully they'll be like, "Yeah, it's just a baby." Oh,
See, look, it just wants to kiss
it's
you.
just and hug you and kiss. Yep.
Let me just kiss you on the head.
Yeah.
While biting it off.
Yeah, and of course in the beginning, like I said, like you hear the voice of of what's pretty much a super mutant. So they're also coming as well. So they're really bringing in all the like the character like not tropes or whatever, but like all the kinds of characters that you see in Fallout. Man, so it's just so good, man. The ghouls are done so good in this show. So it is coming December 17th, so it's not super far from now, actually. A month from now, actually, pretty much. So I definitely look forward to that.
I'll be up in Florida.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of shit happening.
Oh yeah.
On vacation.
Yes. Meanwhile, next year, June 19.
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Oh no.
It's a bad dragon. It's a toy, right?
Oh, thank you. Hi there, I'm Lily Pad.
Oh no. It's the iPad. Okay, so questions. I already have questions already. So are they just back at Bonnie's? Are they really pretending that 4 never happened?
Like, to be perfectly honest, I did watch 4.
Yeah.
I retain no memory of that fucking movie.
I unfortunately do remember the major parts of
Good.
it.
Suffer with that knowledge.
Yeah, unfortunately so, right? I mean, hopefully they take the good parts out of it, like Duke Kaboom and stuff. But like,
Oh, you
yeah,
want Keanu Reeves?
yeah, Keanu Reeves, of course, yeah, and then like all the new little toys or whatever. But I mean, yeah, like I don't want to say Bo Peep was the problem, but oh well, just I think the problem was that 4 existed. I think 4, what they did was just a spit in the face, and especially
About.
yeah, like even like within 4, right? Like they made Bonnie like just like, oh, new toy, fuck Woody, whatever, just the fucking Forky or whatever, right? Just Forky, fuck Woody, right? That sort of not build up, but like what was built at the end of 3. It was such a perfect ending. Oh my god, it
Yeah.
just fucking ruined by 4, dude. Like why? Money.
Ratings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what 4 is, man. And to me, it's just like, oh. I mean, there are like, okay, again, there are some little diamonds in the rough, and even in the beginning of 4, if I recall
Mhm.
correctly, they showed RC. Remember the car, like the remote control car, the green one,
Yep.
the green and blue one. That like, and I
Mhm.
told you like that was my favorite toy of the Toy Story stuff. And then there's Rex, right? Rex is like second. That was my favorite fucking toy. And they like, at least gave it like, a little bit more spotlight. Like, oh, and they rescued it too. I was like, oh, thank
Mhm.
God. Because, it was about to get drowned in the fucking storm drain. But yeah, if it actually like was lost, I'd have been so sad. I'm like, no, that's how they lost RC. No. I've been so sad. I was actually like this in the theater when I saw the beginning of 4.
You bastards.
Yeah, dude, they're just like tugging my heartstrings, bro. That's how much I love that fucking movie, dude. The whole Toy Story stuff is, my jam from Pixar. And now we have 5. It's what are we doing?
Like, wow.
Right.
What was this?
They're just gonna pretend that 4 didn't happen. Because yeah, they know they sucked. They know it sucked. Because otherwise they would not be here. They would not be at Bonnie's. Well, at least with Woody. So it's like what happened with Bo Peep then? Like did they just break up, or did they just did the whole thing about like, oh, we're just two different people, it's not working out. I'm sorry, Woody. Is Woody like just back into the, I got to be a toy for that kid kind of person or character? And Bo Peep is like, I'm sorry. I love the outdoors. I love being free. I can go where I want to, kind of thing, right? Okay, so it says, yeah, I don't get it. At the end of Toy Story 4, Woody stays with Bo Peep at the amusement park, literally leaving the rest of the toys. And in now 5, he's back with them. That that is exactly what I thought. Um, I'm just trying to see through the comments. He realized his mistake and shipped himself back. Okay, maybe it is temporary, but maybe it is. Maybe there is some context to the story of why Woody is back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's just still like it kind of destroys the purpose, though. At least for now, it just kind of destroys the purpose of what happens at the end of 4. Like if they actually still stuck with the guns, okay, I can kind of see I can uh respect that. But the fact that we see this, it's like, yeah. So you fucked up. So it's like, so 4 is just absolute just um it's just pretty shit. It's just shit with glitter all over it now, especially up to this point. Are there diamonds in the rough? Yeah, sure, but there's still diamonds on that shit, right? Oh god, that wolf. I still need to watch the Puss in Boots series. Anyway. Um yeah, Toy Story 5 goes digital. Oh, someone's in the chat. Near Farron, hello. No movies left to make, just recycling old ones at this point. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's been like absolutely a thing. This is just another one for sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think Tim Allen's back. Yeah, Tim Allen is back as Buzz Lightyear. So at least there's that. At least there is that too. This is the movie we need. Well, that's a very interesting comment there.
A bit of a stretch.
It is a bit of a stretch there. Oh yeah, remember they did these like bloopers stuff. Yeah. Let me see. Any other comments for 5, Sawa?
Nope.
No. What else there is there to say, right? Yeah. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, didn't they like also mention about like a plot point or plot point that there's gonna be like multiple buzzes or something like that? Didn't they say that?
I paying attention, to be honest.
Okay. I think that was said though, like throughout like the teasings of this story, Toy Story. Let's go ahead and let's see. Toy Story 5. Okay. Hold on. Is that real? Hold up. Concept version. No. Okay. I was about to say. Let's see. Okay, so this is the official Pixar website, by the way. The toys are back in Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5. And this time it's toys meet tech. Buzz, Woody, Jesse, and the rest of the gang's jobs are challenged when they are introduced to what kids are obsessed with today. Electronics. So it just never mentions like, oh, Woody is back or whatever. It's like, nope, never happened. Never left. It was just all, oh my god. If they actually make it into a whole dream sequence, oh my fucking god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I actually be amazed. Or yeah, like what if it was just some sort of like dreamlike sequence or something like that someone conjured up by one of the toys or something like role playing almost. Yeah, that will be wild if they actually went that direction. But it's like I guess that's something all you could do at that point, right? To make it sense. Because they put themselves into that corner, you know. But yeah, that's all we can see. That's all we get. Yeah, Woody, Buzz, and I guess Jesse. They're back, or they're back together, right? For another Toy Story movie. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I was looking for the wiki for one point. Okay. So let me see. Oh, okay. So all it says is just the pad. Right. Wait. Hold on. The premise says Woody left Bonnie to help abandoned toys find owners. Jessie has led the charge in Bonnie's room, with Buzz as her second in command. However, an 8-year-old Bonnie has become enamored in her new plaything, or new favorite plaything, a frog-like tablet called Lily Pad. Huh. I mean, I guess it is the wiki, but yeah, like, I don't know. It still doesn't make sense. Maybe it is out of context, and maybe I am missing. We're left in the dark as to why Woody is there. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got for now. So, I mean, it looks good, at least. That's all I can say. Oh, but you know what? Who's missing? I think. Let me just mute it at least. Hold on. Nope. Stop. Okay. Hold on. There's Rex and Slinky. Forky and the knife, or whatever you call it. The potato heads. Jesse. Bullseye. The aliens. Ooh. We're missing Ham. Ooh, okay. Even Woody is there. Huh. I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Okay. Getting a little too caught up here. Bullseye? You didn't see Bullseye near? Bullseye is there. Bullseye is right next to Jesse. Where's Jesse? Where's the... Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, hold on. Let's see. Right there. Bullseye is right there behind Jesse. All right. Let's go on to the next teaser. For, funny enough, Gojira? Or no, it's well, technically it could be like a lot of things in the MonsterVerse, but yeah. I'm gonna actually mute this one this time because of the song. So, So yeah, we're looking at the teaser for Monarch Season 2. Just a couple of surfers and then something popped in. Tentacle monsters. Oh, rip. And this is the scene with Kong. Right, that happened right at the end of Season 1. Oh, Kurt Russell's still there. So does he come back? That's another character that comes back, I guess. Or are they back? Or they do they travel through to the Hollow? What was it called? The Hollow? Was it
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth? Yes. Do they go back to the Hollow Earth and then meet the dad there, right? Or him, right? That's what it looks like. Or is he back? I don't know. Yeah.
So season 2 is basically the bridge between Kong's Skull Island and Godzilla versus Kong.
Right.
Because where we left off in season 1, we are on Skull Island, and Kong was being detained.
Yeah, being detained. Yeah, it sounds funny. Yeah, pretty much is what happened.
And yes, we will have more flashbacks because both Wyatt and stuff and his dad are going to be in the show.
Right. You're right. What the fuck?
I just hope the kids that ran around with the older version of Wyatt's character
Yeah.
is written well, because they were unbearable.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. Fucking fireworks just went off, man. Like, who is fucking firing off fireworks in the goddamn rain? Like, seriously. I'm actually pissed. Like, what the fuck? Chill out. Like, god damn, my neighbors are just like, oh my god, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Dude, oh my god. Anyway, are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, because I kind of want to see what they're gonna do. See more monsters, Titans.
Yes, the Titans. Yeah, hopefully we get more of that for sure. And hopefully they don't do the whole, like, just this awful back and forth with the flashbacks and stuff for sure. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. Yep, there's Kong right there. All right. Cool. A lot of good things coming. Good things are cometh. More monsters, meanwhile, in Gigabash, to be exact. And funny you said Gamera, or Gamera, because both Gamera and Giran are making their debut into Gigabash.
Mm-hmm.
And this is more specifically from the Netflix version, Rebirth. Ooh. Yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, damn, they actually like made Gear into like a cool like fighting game character kind of. Although they couldn't quite get the roar from Gamera, though. I think it may have to do with, you know, copyright stuff, maybe.
All I care is if his fucking song is in that game.
Oh, yeah. Right. I haven't watched the Netflix anime thingy. Have you?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. But yeah, like from what I'm seeing here, like holy shit! Like I forgot how much they redesigned Giran. Fucking Christ! Like it looks cool. I like it. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, isn't that crazy? They got Gamera. They got Godzilla, of course. With all these 4 characters in here, and then fucking Ultraman. Like Jesus Christ. Giga Bash is literally a fucking kaiju Smash Brothers, man. Or, okay, yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah, pretty much. All right, more stuff. So, what I'm gonna do here, because this is definitely gonna get fucking copyrighted out the ass, unfortunately. I will go ahead and mute this, right? The what do you call the feed into OBS so that what do you call the live stream doesn't hear it, but we can hear it. Yes, I did see this firsthand, so we'll take a look at it again. Yeah, gotta love Nintendo.
How every artist feel once they finish a comp.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry. Who finishes a what?
That's it. How every artist feels when they finish a comp.
Yeah. Combination. Yeah, yep.
So a lot of people.
Oh my god.
Are happy about that, and they're also happy of how kind of in canon Bowser is actually nice to Luigi.
Yeah. Right.
And then that also sparks the whole like some artists they ship Bowser and Luigi together, and I'm like I'm all for it. Bowser cannot get the princess, but he found his other princess.
Oh my god. No, of course.
Wow, shit.
My demons.
My demons.
Yeah.
Like, just stick with your demons.
Yep.
That's what I do.
That is a little funny, I'll admit. The demons thing. And he got this part.
Excuse me.
Ah, yes. Rosalina. Yep. Another powerful female character in the Mario universe. At least in the movie.
In lore, she's like one of the most.
I mean, to be fair, yes, she actually is powerful. Yes, but I was referring to Peach being very powerful for her own right.
Nah, bitch, go away.
Yeah,
she's like, oh,
yeah. But now, yes, we actually have a powerful female character and all that stuff, which is appropriate. Yes. So, anyways, comments. What do you think? Any gripes at all, or any praises you got?
Can we just like give it to whoever animation studio, the animation studio, Illumination,
No, Illumination, yes.
because this is coming out next year already.
Yeah.
And
I
remember,
think
because this is a full CGI movie.
yes. I think they were already making this with one and
Yeah,
side by side. So
that's right.
they
But
because
again,
they knew this was going to be a hit. They
but
have
again,
yeah.
like to have his final say on like what goes into the movie also was probably like, hey, just in case if we made a second, what do you want? It's like, what
Mhm.
is the do's and don'ts?
Yes. Nier does bring up something that I was gonna say though. There is a lot covered um because this is supposed to be Super Mario Galaxy, right? And yet what do you
Odyssey.
yes. And yet what do you see? Yes, Odyssey, because there are already a good number of Odyssey references, including this part, right? That's literally from Odyssey. And then I think there's some screenshots that also were showing off parts that you do also see in Odyssey. So it's like, how much Odyssey are we gonna see in this movie, even though it's gonna be called Galaxy, right? Yeah, it's just a little bit of a shame because I mean I guess Odyssey it could have been its own movie, and I like Odyssey for what it was, right? But if they're gonna already do Odyssey in here, it's like, that's a bit of a shame. Because yeah, they're already covering galaxies. So it's like, what's the point of cramming all this shit in here? You know, it's just more of like to me, it's just more of like the key, fucking jangling. Like, hey, look, remember this shit, right? Like, yeah, okay, it's nice to an extent, but like, can we just focus on the goddamn story, please? Instead of just like cramming in a bunch of like references, like all these member berries and like I don't know. I like I don't want to come off as like you know picky or
Mhm.
whiny or whatever, but it's just like I don't know, man. It's just if you're gonna pick a lane, then go fucking pick a lane, man. Stick to your lane. I don't know. As someone who has played enough Mario 3, especially 3D Mario games, emphasis on the 3D. Uh, Also, I hope this isn't the final voice for Bowser Jr. because he is wearing a mask, so maybe it's like like putting effect on his voice kind of thing because he is supposed to be in disguise, kind of quote unquote. But like, um, you do also have to remember though, this is more of a reference, I think, on Sunshine. Because if you remember, for those who played Sunshine, right? Like, who was the fake Mario? That was Bowser Jr. And he had the brush, he had like the mask, I think he did, right? Like, so it's like, what the fuck? Sunshine definitely could have been its own movie, and people would have ate that shit up. But you're already like doing all this shit. It's like, what the fuck? I would,
It's yeah,
yeah,
like Bowser Jr. is a reference of both his Sunshine and Wonder Flower.
yes.
Yes.
There is Rosalina, yes. I forget who's supposed to be voicing her. I know it's supposed to be some sort of
Brie
like
Larson,
Thank you. It was Brie Larson. Yes.
which a lot of people are just trying to fucking rage bait. Like, oh, I'm not gonna watch because she's in it. It's like
Yeah, it's the
she was in
whole
other fucking movies instead of Miss Captain Marvel.
right. She was in Kong.
Like
Remember that?
Jesus, yeah, she was in fucking Kong. She was in Scott Pilgrim.
You're right.
She
Yes.
fucking sang Black Sheep. Well, she did a cover technically in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, she starred in other fucking movies instead of
Miss Marvel, yeah,
um
or Captain
Captain Marvel.
Marvel, yeah.
It's like we get it. You're fucking tired of the MCU.
Yep.
Just go over there.
Right.
Like seriously, I'm kind of like done with those people. They just hate on every Marvel project, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like no one's forcing you to watch Marvel movies or TV shows.
Right. Right.
Just like how the same people are going like, "Oh, James Gunn ruins DC." It's like
Oh, it's like Superman shit.
you,
Yeah. Oh, here it
it's like
is. Yeah.
you realize, James Gunn put a lot of
Heart.
characters
Yeah.
as household names.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck. Well, I kind of knew Guardians of the Galaxy, but I didn't know it like extensively.
I
So
definitely
thank you,
did not
James
know.
Gunn.
I definitely did not know. Like the only introduction I got was Marvel 3. That's pretty much it. And I thought fucking what's his face? Nova was one of the Guardians. But I guess he just like he is affiliated, like he knows them. But yeah, he's not a part of them, I don't think, right? So but anyways, this is what I was actually referring to. Yeah, so yeah, you see these like skulls and stuff like that. These little characters with the skulls. That's straight from fuck yeah, absolutely straight from um Mario Odyssey. The city, this thing, I think, right? Well, yes, the city. 2 out of the 3 things, at least, are Mario Odyssey references. Luis and Mariano. Yeah. Yeah. I hope he wears the outfit at one point. Now, at least that would be nice, I guess, at that point. Let me see if there's anything more on... Okay, never mind. It's just clips. They're just they're just recycling and farming their own clips at this point. Funny. But yeah. Oh, so there is Bowser Jr. right here. Oh, I don't like his voice. Oh, I don't like his eyes. What the fuck? What the hell? Like,
Yep. If you wanna, I'm gonna kind of like stop you there about the eyes. If you want to join the hate train, go right ahead. A lot of people are now bullying Illumination to do the Sonic treatment.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Don't
I
don't
mean,
don't be don't be
yeah.
like those people right now who are actually bullying Illumination.
Right.
And gotta also remember the final say was from the big guy of
Is yes.
Nintendo.
That is true. That is true. But oh man. Yeah. Man. It does look strange though. I'm gonna say that though. But all right. Like the live somebody liked the live action movie for Mario. Yeah, the classic, right? Someone in the chat. Had a lot of places to work with in Galaxy, had 2 games after all. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing, right? They absolutely have all the material that they need for a actual solo Galaxy movie. Oops, let me see. Yeah, yeah. I saw the comments too, though. I did see the comments as well about the eyes, but I didn't think like I actually didn't like look like do a close up of the eyes. Well, the thing is, okay. The one thing I will argue, Zawa, is that at least it's an easy fix.
Yeah, it's an easy fix, but again, the way people are doing it is
Oh
like
yeah,
fucking chill out.
yeah. No, the way people are doing it is definitely problematic for sure. But you know, people can still have an opinion on about
Yep.
the eyes and stuff. Yeah, but yes, there is a way to do it though. That is definitely the issue in that. But yeah, but the Sonic thing, that's kind of a I'm gonna say a little bit of a stretch because that was like a overhaul, you know.
Yeah, that was like a full overhaul. But
That was
again,
a
like
full
to
ass
try
overhaul. Yeah.
to try and back up your bullying by using the Sonic thing is like no.
No, no, that is no,
This isn't, as
no.
you say, it's an easy fix. They just
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
just full on like darken the whole eye.
yeah.
Done.
That is
Fixed.
yes, absolutely something that could easily be done. Right. We're not. Yeah, it's not like oh, the rest of him is wrong. Whatever. Yeah, like no, it's yeah. It'd be nice to see the eyes being fixed, but okay. But goddamn, like I'm not asking for a goddamn like what? How long was that shit for Sonic? Like several months of a delay, just
Yeah.
to right?
Like we're not asking like a fucking like overtime fucking get you know get the beating stick. It's like no, just
No,
and that's the other thing with some of these shots is like how often are we gonna see like very close ups throughout the movie?
right,
Like here,
right.
when it was like not really zoomed in, it looks fine. But then when you really zoom in, it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I can see your eye.
yes, yeah.
I'm kind of also glad it is Junior and not the Koopalings, because then some people are still confused on that. It's like no, the Koopalings are not his son or
Not his kids.
the
Yeah,
kids. Yeah, they're just there.
they're just there. They're
But if
just
you
other. They're other. I guess you could say Koopalings, right? That happen to be a little more evolved in comparison to all the other Koopas.
and still to this day, my favorite Koopaling is Ludwig.
Ludwig, yeah. I want to say it's like more Iggy, the one with like the green,
Iggy!
yeah, like the green hair and the big eyes. I like that one more in comparison to the other ones anyway. But yeah, I think also another big thing I don't like about this Bowser Jr. is the voice. Like yeah, it's just like too old. I wish it was more like the child voice that we know. You know, who's voicing him though? By the way, you know, did they announce that?
Yeah, they announced it.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's right here. Oh, okay. I'm not super familiar with this gentleman right here. The Odyssey. Okay. That's also another movie coming up. Okay. Oh, Oppenheimer. Oh,
Yep.
I see. Okay. Kenobi. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. There is Bowser Jr.
Mhm.
And that's pretty much it from now, though. I like this one.
She's not bad.
Yeah,
I don't know why
I
people
like it.
fucking
I like
like.
this. I like that voice. It's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know why people are fucking jumping ship. Going, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Right. Yeah, it's just the whole MCU hate thing. It's like, yeah, we get it. It's it's not
And then
that
some
movie.
people are saying that why Bowser Jr. making noises? I'm not making noises. It's like comes back to what we said earlier with the first Super Mario. Are you telling me you're gonna be able to sit there and listen to Charles fucking talking like Mario?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna sit there for an hour. You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
sit there reading reading captions when Bowser speaks. Because
right.
I can read subtitles. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
Don't know about half of the other people watching the damn movie.
yeah.
Same thing with Bowser Jr. You really gonna sit there and say to me, "Oh yeah, I can watch Bowser Jr." Go
Mm-hmm.
for an hour straight. It's like, sure.
Yeah. I just wish it was more kiddish, like a kid, versus a straight up adult. That's my only thing, as well. All right, that's all we got for Mario. We do have one last thing, but was there anything else you wanted to add before we move on to the last thing?
No, that's all.
Okay.
Waiting for more beautiful drawings of Bowser.
Oh, yes, for sure. All right, last one involves with our one of our favorite voices of all time, which is Morgan Freeman. And usually he's a very, very nice gentleman from what we can that's the impression, right, that we get from his voice and stuff like that. And there are times where, he takes on the role that kind of steps out of his boundaries, which is great, right? Especially in Wanted, right? I think that's what it's called. With the fucking gun curving a bullet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great, entertaining movie, as I say. A good popcorn flick,
Mhm.
right? But there are a few things that actually get him angry. And one of those few things, it seems like, is the AI voicing. So what do you know? It says Morgan Freeman is taking legal action over AI clones of his voice. And apparently, from The Guardian, there's a quote saying, "I am a little pissed off. Don't imitate me with falseness. I don't appreciate it, and I get paid for doing stuff like that. See if you're going to do it
Yep.
without me, you're robbing me." That's true. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, it
That's my
is...
opinion. Like,
Oh, go ahead.
if you can find someone that can be, like a good voice replicator or
You're an
a voice actor,
impressionist,
or
yes.
impressionist, yeah.
Yes.
Like I can smell you, like a fuck. What was that joke in Family Guy? Oh yeah, like a Twinkie, like a Twinkie, like a Twinkie. Good eye, everyone.
Mm-hmm. That is a completely different thing. Yeah, if you want to hire an impressionist, yeah, then That's
Yeah.
different. It's a
But then
parody.
again, you'll just have to ask, permission from Morgan, like from Morgan Freeman, like, hey, are you okay if we do this? Or any actor that
Of course.
can't really do it. Like, I kind of want to say good luck trying to find a impressionist to do Tim Curry.
Oh,
Like
yeah. I'm sure there is out somewhere out
yeah,
there.
there are some, but to find the right one to have his mannerism and his aesthetic,
Yes.
like outrageous like verses.
And yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, if you want someone to do it right, yeah, that's definitely a harder find. But I was gonna say, like, it's a parody. It's just an impression. That's how it's just how we see person A or whatever. That's our angle. That's our take, and that's very much in line of what artists do, right? It's a voice art thing. Same with visual arts. You know, um, I draw Bowser a little differently than the next person, right? That's my take on Bowser, for example. That's very or hell, Gengar, right? I draw Gengar this way. Other people will draw Gengar that way, right? People will do their impression of Morgan this way. People will do it the other way in Morgan Freeman's little voice or whatever, right? I wouldn't necessarily say like, oh, you gotta ask the original person, right? Unless it's like a big ass project, I guess that's going to be prominently about Morgan Freeman, like I don't know, like a fucking documentary or something. But like, if it's like just like a little comedy sketch thing, then I think that's a bit of a stretch. Hey, if you could do it, great, right? But I don't think you don't necessarily need to do so, because I think, well, when it comes to parodies anyway, it's within uh uh I guess you could say our rights, right? It's not breaking anything, because it's just, again, it's just a take, it's an impression. But to actually clone into, try to um like especially if it's like coming from, okay, let's just say, like, for example, Call of Duty, right? Activision decides to do a commercial, big fucking commercial, right? You see on their TV and stuff like that, and of course YouTube ads. If they actually went out their way to use AI to clone his voice, then I think there is more of like an issue, because yeah, like they're trying to sell their product while using somebody that they didn't actually hire, and yet use clone their voice, which that could have been, for example, Mr. Freeman's job to do so, but they didn't hire him, but instead they cloned him, essentially AI digitally, right? AI wise, and now they got away with it, quote unquote, or hypothetically speaking, in order to help sell their, Black Ops 7, hypothetically speaking, right? And I say that specifically because Call of Duty / Activision just openly acknowledged, hey, yeah, we use AI, right? Recently. And like, if you look at the name cards, or calling cards, I forget what they're called. A good number of the art for it is AI generated, and even like there's a Miyazaki one, right? The one that generates Miyazaki style art, they use that for a number of their name cards or whatever. So like, it's just more on this whole AI sucks thing. But back onto this, yes. I think he definitely, if he can, should, right? Because yeah, like they're absolutely using him without actually hiring him to help sell a product. Like, okay, but back onto my point, kind of, if it was just like a little bit, if for YouTube or something, then then I don't think
Mm.
you need to ask for anyone or anybody's permission to do that. But like, um, if you're gonna do this large commercial thing, like I hypothetically put, then I think that's where it becomes a little more problematic because again, you're like actually trying to make large amounts of money, right, with a product without actually
Mm.
hiring the person. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to
Yep.
get at? Yeah. So, um, that yeah, but the whole AI thing. This is the you see like this is what the problem looks like now. This is what it actually looks like, and this is now people realizing it. And now we have someone like Mr. Freeman right here. Like, yeah, he's now he caught on to it. It's like, yeah, this is an issue. When you had fucking people be like, oh, but AI is the new thing. It's gonna be the next greatest thing or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But look at what's happening right now. And of course, it's Pandora's box. And it won't go back in. It's not gonna go away. But I hope there is regulation. And when there is regulation, I hope it's done right. Is my hope of what would happen with AI. Because this is getting too much. It's getting way out of control. Because we're seeing more and more stuff with celebrities doing things that they have never done, right? So somebody, right, is going to believe that, and enough people may think, oh, this celebrity is horrible because, or this person is horrible because I saw this video, even though that video is AI generated. Yeah, it could actually be. It actually could do reputable damage, right? Given enough time, right? Because AI will just update and stuff like that. Um, and there will be an instance where someone will generate a video of, let's say, Donald Trump getting shot or Donald Trump doing the shooting. And it's absolutely going to be a shit show for somebody. Yeah. And of course, not just Donald Trump, it could be any important figure. And they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? And who knows what could happen. So that's why hopefully it'll be regulated. This is what I always thought was going to happen too. It's just not only it helps produce the slop, but it's just going to be um, an absolute mess potentially if it goes out of hand. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about this thing right here?
Mhm.
No. Well, I hope it works out. If he does take action, for sure. I hope something comes out of it. Because there needs to be more fighting back on this whole AI thing. I fucking hate it. It can go somewhere else. It can be helpful somewhere else. Absolutely. I'm not saying that it needs to like just completely go away and saying that it is not a helpful tool. What I will say and will continue to say is that it will absolutely be continuing to be detrimental to the creative arts. It is the antithesis. So that is all I have for the Hypecast. Is there anything you wanted to sneak in before we sign off?
Guess I'm gonna see it for myself. Predator Badlands tomorrow.
Ooh. Yeah. I've been hearing good things about it.
I just gotta make sure with my friend if he's able to watch it.
Yeah. I may, actually, no. I probably won't have enough time for next week because I am going to be pretty busy with work stuff, work-related stuff. Yeah. It'll be easy, but it's just a lot of time. But anyways, I'm glad that the movie is receiving well. Hopefully, it'll make enough money. Do you know if it actually made its money already or no?
The what?
For Predator, do you know if it like
Um,
made the money back?
that I don't.
Don't know. Okay. Let's see if it did. If there is a report. What's the freaking? Oh, there you go. Okay. It's on its. Okay, it's like close to making it back. And when did it come out? It was. Oh, okay. It came out a week ago. Okay.
Yeah.
It's close to making it back, so yeah. It definitely seems like more of a sleeper hit, though, from what it looks like, unfortunately. But not the worst. It'll definitely not be the worst case. But hey, for those who do watch it, I'm pretty sure it will be a good time.
Yep, I'm gonna bring the towel.
Oh, for what? You're totally gonna bring the towel because you're gonna
I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna be crying. Yes.
just dab your tears away.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. It's gonna be a beautiful. It's gonna be absolute cinema. It's pretty much. Yep. All right. We out of this hypecast. Thank you very much. I believe we will be back next week. And then I think
we'll be back next week.
Yeah, and then I think the one after Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, are you still good though after Thanksgiving? Right after Thanksgiving?
The 29th we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'll be able to, because the week after it's like, bye, bitch.
Yeah, bye, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be here all November, or the rest of November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
yeah,
we're safe on that for the most part, I will say. And for those who are in SoCal, stay dry because it is quite rainy right now.
I mean, don't sound like a dick, but you guys need it.
Well, yes, we do need it. At the same time, there are places that flood with the rain.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I thought you were also gonna ask. There are drivers that magically forget how to drive. When
oh yeah, that too. Oh, absolutely.
Suddenly comes from the sky. Like,
absolutely. That's what happens, especially on the goddamn 405. Especially on that goddamn freeway. Yeah. So stay safe for those who are out there. Stay dry and stay warm because winter is definitely here. Winter is definitely here, guys. All right. Thank you all very much. We'll be back next week around 8 o'clock, same time. Yep, Pacific time. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Are you sleeping by my foot all the time?
Sorry, what?
I didn't even know that. I looked down and my cat is Nanaki is like right by my feet. It's like, were you sleeping all this time?
No.
Right by my foot.